Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kimberly and I am a part-time reseller on platforms like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari. I send things into ThreadUp. I send a few things into the RealReal, and today I am doing the RealReal haul. So, I'm not so happy with the way things are going with the RealReal. I'm not happy with their new payout structure. I actually do understand lowering the commission rate from 40% to 30% for the lower tier items. I really do. It's a lot of work for not a lot of pay, but I'm not happy about them dropping it to 20% for any items below 50. So for me, that's gonna change the way I do business with the RealReal. That being said, I still think it's a great place to source for things, especially higher end designer pieces, especially if you can't find those things where you are. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. I was shopping, I was looking for the sales and deals, and and I ended up picking 6 pieces. I have the my receipt up on my computer screen, but always make sure you check your items as soon as you get them. Like, do not do just a unboxing on camera for your viewers or whatever. Check those. Do not let that box sit. Here's why. I've already opened, I've already gone through, and I already have to return 2 pieces. I'm going to get into that in a second, and I'm going to actually show you the 2 pieces I'm returning right first, because as soon as I'm off camera, I am putting those back in the box and sending them in. So I placed my order on June 15th, and I didn't have any coupons or anything, but the prices were good enough that I was like, okay. And the sad thing is, the only reason I placed the order is for the 2 items I have to send back. I'm so annoyed by that. Let's start with the piece that has me like wanting to cry. I was searching for a sink accept on the RealReal because I did great with a blazer that I bought. I paid my cost of goods for that shopping trip was $6 a piece, but I paid $13 for that particular blazer. But I ended up flipping it for $150 on Poshmark, so I think I made $120. That's an amazing return on investment. It was quick. It was a quick sale. I think it took less than a week. So I wanted to see what else was out there. And there is a dress called the Marta dress that is pretty basic, but it's gorgeous. And I found one on the RealReal. They had only priced it at $50 originally, and then it was on sale for $35. So I was like, I have to get that, because on Poshmark, it was selling around the $150 to $225 mark. It's actually selling, not just listed, selling. And I found one, and I found it in a decent size. So here's the Think Accept label, and I don't know if you can see, but it was a size 6, and I was like, oh, I have to get it. So it's this gorgeous like V-neck red dress, and then it has it's a midi length dress, and then at the hem it has like this what do they call this, my brain, it's early. I'm filming this on June 23rd at like 10 a.m. and I'm like, I have an interview in an hour for work, and I'm like, anyway. So it's a stunning dress. It also is an off the shoulder if you want it, so it has the rubber. Now, the way they described this dress, was in very good condition with residue under the arms, okay, light wear throughout, and there was something else. And I see on the interior, there is the the deodorant marks. But you know what they didn't tell you when you bought this dress? They didn't tell you that there was a hole in it. All right, let's see if I can, yeah. So along the seam, there's a hole. There's an actual freaking hole at the seam. And I'm sorry, but like, so, and the thing is that there's others, like there's another one forming, and I'm just, I get it. Maybe they missed it, but for a group that finds interior stains and minor residue, I would think they would notice that. And I'm actually, when I send it back, I'm putting a little post-it note to point out that flaw, because I don't want them to not see it. And you know, and the other thing is, like, there were marks on the dress in other spots, like, so, you know, their description was very good, but I don't think a hole in the dress that you didn't disclose is very good. Do you know what I mean? And that's just the first piece. And this is the piece that was going to pay for this entire order, because while everything in my box came to, with their pricing, $325, after all the promotions and discounts, it was down to $139.95. And had this dress sold at $200, after the cost of goods and everything, it would have completely paid for the entire box, and everything else would have been pure profit. So that's not great. Right off the bat, I'm upset because that's not as described. Now let me show you the other piece, and the other piece pisses me off so much. Because again, this one was described as in very good condition, light wear, a faint pull at the waistband. So this would be my first time with this brand, and it's Jenny Kane. It's a size medium, and it is these stunning pants. They are a sequin front and like a cotton back. It's kind of like, it's almost velveteen in its softness. And okay, great. Except when I went, and there's the pull. Oh yeah, I see the pull. Except that they're not noticing. They didn't notice that the pull meant that there were like literally holes. The waistband is pulling away from the body because of this pull. And it's not just like one spot, it's multiple spots in the back. So how do you describe this as very good? The waistband is like literally coming off the body of your pants. And I'm so bummed, because I also looked these up, and these, I think I paid $24 for these, and when I was looking at comps, I was seeing comps of like 100, and it was a decent size medium. So yeah, so I immediately reached out, I sent pictures, and they told me to return them. And of course, neither of these are below the whole return threshold, but still, like, what a pain in the ass. Pardon my French. But now let me show you the 4 pieces that I'm actually keeping, that are in really good condition, that I am excited to sell, kind of. These were the 2 pieces I was the most excited for. So let's just say I'm not happy with my order now, because these were the 2 pieces that popped. These were the 2 that were like the stars of the show. And of course, my stars of the show are the ones I have to send back. Yeah, hold on. All right, next, this is the Diane von Furstenberg. It's a size 0. It is called the Walker mini dress, and it's a basic dress. It is this really pretty blue lace dress. It does not have the straps. In fact, I think this is intentionally a strapless dress. Because I don't see spots where the straps would be. I just see the hanger straps. It has like a built-in corset section, and it's just this really pretty mini dress. It just is. It's very pretty. It's one of those dresses that I added on because they wanted $10 for it, and yeah. I probably, you know, had I not bought those other 2 pieces, I probably wouldn't even have bought this one. But I was like, you know what, why not? I've actually done really well with Diane von Furstenberg over on ThreadUp. I may end up sending this into ThreadUp, because the last time I sold a Diane von Furstenberg over there, I believe I had like $10 in and made $70, which I think that's a great return on investment. And if I can do that again for this dress, I'd be very happy. Next, and the only other dress in this thing, because it was 3 pairs of pants, 3 dresses. This is an expensive brand as well, and this is actually an amazing size. I think the size itself is enough. That's what got me. So this is a Thea dress. So here's the tag, Thea. It's a size 12, and it is a stunning sheath dress. It's a double strapped. So like there's the two, here's the two straps, and it is straight beadwork. This dress is so heavy. Straight beadwork down the front of the dress. It is just, it's gorgeous. Yeah. Like this beadwork, and it's it's just embellished all the way to the hem. Well, look what I just saw. Another hole. Oh my god. I guess I'm gonna have to reach out to them again, because I thought I looked this dress over, and yeah. Okay. It's like I said, make sure you are paying attention. Next is another Cinque piece. This is new with tags, and it's this gorgeous, they're size 6, and it's this gorgeous velour pair of pants. They have a suit stripe down the, like a tuxedo stripe down the side, and then at the hem, they split open. Now, since these are new with tags, I am not surprised, but the hem is still pinned, but it's supposed to be like a split hem, which is really gorgeous. So here's another. I did check these over really well when I saw the dress, so apparently I didn't check everything over very well. And last but not least is a brand I've never found before, and I wanted to try, so I went with their jeans to try, and it's a Nîmes. It is this really nice pair of black intentionally distressed jeans. They are a skinny jean. They have a zipper at the hem. There's like a zipper detail at the pockets. These are just a nice pair of jeans. They are a size, I think these are size 25. 29. These are a size 29. I think I paid like $15 for these, so great deal. But I am so disappointed in the RealReal, and that is why I think you guys gotta be careful even when sourcing from them, because they are not, you know, as much as they're like, oh, this isn't good or this isn't good, they are, I feel like they're not checking things as well as they could be. So that was the RealReal haul, and as you can see, it was not a great one. It was not a great one because pieces that should have been very good were clearly not very good. They had holes in them. There's flaws. I cannot believe I missed that one, but that dress, that Thea dress, is so stunning that I'm like, oh man, this is ridiculous. So I'm gonna go reach out to them. Maybe I can include that in this return. You guys, what a disaster. So I'm just saying that if you're going to source on the RealReal, be very careful. Open your box, look over these pieces immensely, check to make sure they match the condition that they said, and go from there, because it could be a great source, but you know, they have to describe these things right. And it is as much on us as it is the people who send things in. Like, I send things in and I check it over before I send it in. They find flaws that I've never even seen, and then they don't find those. Do you know what I mean? So like, it all depends on who's checking, and no one is perfect, but those are holes, and that should be noted. Anyway, do you ever source on the RealReal? I'd love to hear how it goes for you. Have you had bad experience such as this before? I'm not thrilled right now with selling with them per se, because I've had a few experiences where I'm just like, I'm losing money by sending things to you, but that's on me. I need to be more proactive in saying, hey, this is too low, I want it back. I was trying for, I believe over on the Jack Valentine channel, he does RealReal videos sometimes, and he talked about just sending everything in so that he could hit that magic tier where you get 70% off, or you get 70% of your higher price sales. And that's all well and good, but if you're not really finding those higher items, like I don't really find those higher items that often, it's not, what's the point? You know what I mean? At first I was like, yeah, I want to get to that 70, but now I'm just like, I've only sent in higher priced items 3 times. 3 in like 2 years of doing this. I'm not one of those. I don't need that 70%. Do I want it? Absolutely. But I need to be more intentional with what I'm sending in, and that's my goal. More intention. And even when sourcing with them, more intention. Be careful. I usually zoom in and I look at the pieces, but those kind of holes, you're not going to see them. So as soon as you get an item, look it over and look for flaws where you wouldn't expect to find flaws. I cannot believe I missed that hole. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Hopefully it's less of a disappointment because my next one's going to be unboxings from ThreadUp. I'll see you guys then, and bye guys. Oh, if you stuck around to the end and you like this kind of video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed and you want to be subscribed, please consider hitting that bell, and I'll see you guys next time.